Hey guys, Greg Gould with First Colony Mortgage.
And Matt Jones with Presidio Real Estate.
One question that we get asked a ton is, when will the market crash? And first, to answer that question, we have to understand that we've been conditioned to think that just because it's so good right now, it's going to crash. We all went through 2008. But let's talk about some of the reasons why this market is so hot.
Yeah, for sure. So it's kind of the perfect storm, and it started early 2020. First, you have COVID that hits and everybody stays in their house for the month of March or a little bit longer. And people realize they don't really love their house anymore. They're kind of tired of it. Second is you have a massive demographic of millennials that held out on buying a home until, millennials are in their early 30s or late 20s now. They jump into the market, and now you just flooded the market with a whole bunch of buyers. Third thing is you've got inventory because of these buyers that's now super low, and it's driving prices up. Every house that closes, prices go up every month. So, Greg, tell us, this isn't uncommon though from spring to fall. Tell us about typical trends every year.
No, every year we see the same trends. Real estate spikes in the springtime. April, May is super hot. Things cool off into the summer, and fall numbers are lower than where they were in spring and summer. And we're no different this year in 2021 than we were in 2020. We see the same trends. It spiked in April and May this year and has cooled off through the summer, and fall seems to be on pace as what we saw in 2020 fall time. So the trends are the same across the board.
Yeah. So a lot of people, they will just want to know, is there going to be a crash? I think what they're really asking is, should I buy a home right now? There's 100 reasons why you should buy a home right now. Let's just touch real quickly on Utah's market and what the repercussions could be if you bought a home and the market shifted a little bit. What do you get?
Utah's economy is one of the best in the nation. Jobs continue to come here, headquarter here, and hire good employees, and kids continue to flock here. There's a number of good colleges here that kids continue to flock here, stay here, get jobs here, grow their families, and that's just going to continue to fuel the market, both in the short term and the long term.
Yeah, I agree. So another thing, I was just talking with this guy that came to my house today to do some work, and he kind of was like, well, I don't want to buy a house because I'm going to pay top dollar for it. And I says, listen, if you bought a house in Utah and for some reason you had to leave, you couldn't be anymore, and your mortgage is you're just a little bit under where you want to sell your house. In Utah, that house will rent out. And you rent it out for 5 or 6 years, you're gonna look back and you're gonna realize selling at a low was not a good idea, but just if there's any type of change in the market, rent the thing out for time and you're gonna end up on top. Always with real estate. If you buy real estate and you hold it long enough, you're always gonna be in the positive.
Utah is going to continue to be a safe bet. So call me to get you pre-approved.
And once you're pre-approved, then you can call me and we'll go look at properties.